Ballin'.
No, fuck you, son.
Okay, we back.
We recording.
Yeah. Welcome back to episode number 10 of the Colin Austin Hour. Changed the name like 8 times now, 4 times really, but, you know, we'll go with it.
Consistency is key.
That's what I was going to say.
Really?
Yeah, consistency is key. How was work this week so far?
I'm on day 10 in a row tomorrow.
You're working 7 days a week now, aren't you?
Yep.
Shit, dude. How does that work?
So we got cherry season rolling in right now for farms.
So we got to make some boxes for the cherry pickers.
We got to make Murata. That's a big company. Warmer Dam. They're like sending us down 200 pallets every time. And it's just bang, bang, bang.
Boxes,
I was by
man.
myself Sunday.
So all by yourself all day? Was that kind of nice?
Yeah, I watched the hockey game.
Were you just like on your forklift watching the hockey game?
Well, not like driving and watching it, but like,
man, that'd be
because there was only one machine running, so they were sent, and they kept fucking up, so they would send down like a pallet every 10 minutes.
All right.
15 minutes. So I was just sitting there watching hockey.
So why are you working? I get it that it's getting busy, but you can't just be like, hey, motherfuckers, I need at least a day off a week. Like, what the fuck? Why was everyone else not there on Sunday then? Why were you the only one there?
Because we're at a union, and so the way our union goes about it is we all agreed that we would get paid more per hour, but you don't get like 2 weeks of vacation. You only get 1 week, and you have to work there 2 years before you get that 1 week.
Jesus.
So there's a reason we make so much starting off right away is because we all agreed to have a bigger paycheck, but we got to suffer more for it. So
at this point, when you're working 7 days a week, do you feel like it's actually worth it?
when I buy my house, it will be.
When you look at your paycheck and you're like, fat stacks. Yes, this is worth it.
Right now, it's pretty dreadful because Sunday was my only day where I get to like play soccer.
Yeah.
Or do, this
the podcast generally.
This stuff, So that was my one day. I had a week that it was my day, and it was still busy. It was still like I had stuff to do during that day.
Dude, that's rough.
So now I'm 7 days, and we'll see how many days I can go before my body just crashes.
So is there like, if they just stay on this schedule, if you get, say, like 3 weeks in, say you're 21 days in, can you go like, hey, I need to take a vacation day or something? Like, I need a day off. Fuck it. I'll take a vacation day, waste some hours just to.
I don't have any vacation days. My 2 years doesn't hit till September.
Ooh.
So I strictly have PTO right now, and I barely have that because I've got like weddings that people are planning.
Oh, man. So you've already got it like planned out, like to use
so
it.
like July, I've got 1 day off. So I had to work all these hours just to get an 8-hour PTO day off.
Oh, my Lord.
And then I got the Seahawks game coming up week 1 in September. So I got to work just to take, and I want to take a couple days off for that weekend, like maybe Thursday, Friday.
You must accrue time pretty slowly then if you've got to bust your ass this many hours just to make 8 hours.
I mean, it's
16.
every 40 hours is an hour of PTO you get.
Okay.
So it's
that
normal.
Sounds about average, yeah.
About normal. But I don't know. The way, like, when I'm working, it feels like it takes a long time for my shit to accrue.
Oh, I'm sure
I'll be sitting there, it'd be like 12 hours,
you gotta
week.
You got to work 2 months to get 1 day off.
Yep.
Fuck my life, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck your life, dude.
Well, I say that right now, but like I said, get a house, get a nice truck.
Get the things that you want. Get a nice life set for yourself. And
Exactly.
then you don't have to bust your ass so hard.
And then I'll look back at all the hours I put in and be like, all right, well, wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm doing it at 24 too. I'm not doing it at 44, 54. A lot of these guys are doing it mid-50s.
Yeah, you've been telling me you've got a lot of old folks at your work, and I couldn't imagine being 54 or 55 years old and having to do what you're doing and busting your ass as hard as you are and doing what you're doing, just being like, dude, my body's already giving out. Like, what the fuck, man?
Well, and like I go to the gym too, so I'll go to the gym, do like an hour there. Hour and a half there.
How long is like an average workout for you at the gym? Like when you go and you clock your check in or whatever, say you go at I'm just using round numbers. Say you go at noon, just 12 in the afternoon. What time do you generally leave on an average workout?
If I'm by myself, about an hour and a half.
All right.
If I'm with someone, hour.
Okay. I'm just trying to gauge how my workout must go then, because I was at the gym for about an hour and 15 minutes today, and I was like, I did a lot of things, but there are definitely a lot more things I could do. I'm just fucking tired, man.
I think people go to the gym and they just, like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to say, he said people just go through the motion. They just go from machine to machine, do a set of 10, 2-3 times, and then they're like, okay, well, I lifted. I feel I was at the gym for a while. For me, it's like when I go, I'll go and I'll focus on a muscle.
Yeah.
So if I go do chest day or something, it's just straight chest, and I'm going slow, and I'm, coming out. You got to go like, so like if you're pushing, I usually push hella hard, and then I go slow, like a negative.
So you're okay. I was gonna say, so you're doing like negatives
because you want to focus the muscle, and you want the muscle to actually burn. And like a lot of people, when it starts hurting, they're like, I'm out.
They just give up.
Yeah,
so they're
like,
on rep 7, and they're just like, I'm uncomfortable.
Well, just like rep 7 or rep 10, when you're done, if it's burning and they're done with the workout, you didn't really get a workout. You probably should be counting after you get that burn.
Yeah.
That's when the real like workout starts happening, is when you're hurting and your muscles are already torn.
Okay.
And you're still pushing reps out.
Okay. See, I kind of do a mix of that. My thing, I used to do it the way that I guess you were describing, the Arnold Schwarzenegger described. Go in, just mind numbing. I used to look at my phone and see what machines I had and like all the weights that I do on my phone, just because I couldn't remember everything when I was starting out. I was like, I don't know how much weight I do on this, because I would do like chest and try one day, back and by one day, legs the other day. And by the time I'd get to chest and try again, the 4th day, I'm like, I don't remember what the weight was on Monday. So I had to write everything down. And I used to go and do exactly that. I would like, okay, I do this machine, then this machine, then this machine, then this machine, 3 sets of 10 on each one, go to the next one. Now I've gone enough to the point where, and I've gone with enough, I guess with my brother enough times, because he's a workout fiend, that, and have done enough different things with him that none of my workouts are the same anymore. I might do a lot of the same machines or like similar lifts, but I never do them in the same order, because I'll go in and be like, okay, I'm doing chest day today. Some chest day, I might walk in and like, okay, I'll do the chest press machine. Some chest day, I might walk in and go, fuck it, I'll start with the dumbbells. Sometimes I walk in and go, shit, I'll use the bench press. And I fucking hate using the bench press.
I hate
it.
I hate when dudes come up to you, they're like, bro, what's your bench press? Like, I don't bench press, okay?
That's the nice thing about my gym, is no one fucking talks to you.
God, dude, my gym
love it.
all the time. What's your bench press, bro? I don't fucking know. I don't bench press. I got little pecs, okay? I'm a skinny dude. I'm not fucking pumping 225 or whatever you
See, that's
you
the thing. I'm trying not to be a skinny dude. I'm trying to do some roids here, man.
Okay, I would love that too, but at some point I gotta fucking wake up and realize like my genes are not gonna let me get to be 250, 6'7",
Well, you're not gonna be 6'7", obviously, but you could be 250.
That would be disgusting if I was 6'3", 250.
Yeah, you would.
That would be disgusting.
It would be disgusting, but you could physically do it.
Okay. Probably if I
start drinking milkshakes every day, protein milkshakes.
I tried buying that. I did that Chris Hemsworth app.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I saw a story. This dude did a 30-day challenge for off of Chris Hemsworth thing.
Yeah,
and it showed his progress, and everybody, oh god, everybody gets happy about a progress story. So then, like,
of course,
yeah. And then Chris Hemsworth saw, so he was like, oh, dude, let's do a workout together since my app worked. Dude, I tried the app. I don't know. I still look the same. I gained more muscle.
Okay, well, I mean, what does it entail?
Better.
Like, what did you do?
It's just like, it depends on what you want. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to build muscle? Do you want to...
But like, what does it just like walk you through workouts?
Yeah,
or
workouts. It's just like every other fitness
give
app.
You a diet plan, shit like that.
Give you diet plans. And I did like some of the diet and, did the workout. Like, I don't know. I didn't...
Nothing special?
Nah. I don't really think fitness apps are all that like great.
No, that's what I'm starting to realize is there's a lot of like in your face kind of like you need this kind of advertising and
build your own body type. It's
exactly. And really when it comes down to it, it's just kind of like what type of body do you have and what are you trying to accomplish at the gym?
Yeah, just consistency mainly.
Right.
If you go to the gym every day without doing a fitness app, I'm sure something will change. Whether you fucking know what you're a novice or you're an expert, you know.
Yeah.
Like I just think, like you said, it's just too much like, oh, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, what?
Right.
And they're
You'll
like,
be jacked like him.
You'll be looking like Thor. It's like I was watching the Graham Norton show. I actually really like that show.
All right.
Graham,
I'll have to tune into it.
It's a good show. He pretty much just an Irish dude in the UK or whatever. Of
course you love it then.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you later. But he just brings on famous people and has like sit down, like couch and chats with them and stuff. Like he had Henry Cavill on.
Okay, the guy that plays Superman and the Witcher guy.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Bro,
dude's fucking yoked.
Dude, his suit was like...
Well, I read some articles about when he was shooting the Witcher series, like... He fucking did some grueling ass shit to get his body to look the way he did. And then they shot a bunch of those shirtless scenes right at the beginning so that he could get him out of the way and then just start like having a normal diet and treating himself normal again.
So for those, the shirtless scenes, he dehydrated himself.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And he said he dehydrated himself for like weeks and days.
Could you imagine?
And shit. He was like, by like the third day, you could smell water or something. I'm like,
ugh.
You smell water?
I wonder what water smells like.
Okay. People, we say like, oh, I would not dehydrate myself, but dude, if I look at my what I drink, my water intake is it's almost like I'm dehydrating myself.
There's water in beer.
Yeah, but it's not like, I don't know. There's still like it's mixed with beer.
I know, it's obviously not the same.
So water, it's like
that's what I've been trying to stay on top of lately is like drinking a lot more water. And I tell you what, man, yesterday at work, I drank 2 glasses of water. That's it. 2 glasses of water. And I peed 6 times in 7 hours. I'm like, I don't even know this was possible. Literally like every hour and 15 minutes, like hour and 10 minutes. I was just like, I got to take a piss, man. I would go to the bathroom and within like 5 or 10 minutes, I could feel the start of like, I'm going to have to pee here in a little bit. And it was miserable.
You ever like, okay, kind of weird, but you ever like piss your pants in public a little bit? Like, because you've been holding it in and you can't make it?
Oh, like to the point where your stomach's hurting and you're like you're running to the bathroom once you finally have access. And you're like, I'm trying to get my pants. I just started too early. Yeah, I've, sorry, that was a little graphic. I'm
glad you've had it too.
Yeah, I've been there. One time I was like, I cannot hold this. Like I'm having a problem here, man. And I was running to the bathroom and I was trying to get my belt buckle undone. And I'm like, God damn it, this is the one time I wish I wasn't wearing a belt. And I got it undone and I unbuttoned my pants. I'm like getting there and it just beat me by like 1 second. And I'm like, no, but good thing I was home. So at least I could just like go change, you know? It wasn't like I was in some public place or anything.
Dude, speaking of pissing, I went to the bathroom today.
Yeah.
3 stalls, right?
Yeah.
What's the number 1 rule for dudes? Stalls. Don't fucking go next to another dude when there's an open stall.
If there's 3 stalls and you're the first dude in, you go in stall number 1.
Yep.
If you're the second dude in, you go in stall number 3.
Thank you. Okay? Bro. This guy
comes in and takes stall number 2 right off the bat.
Right next to me. And then he looks at me and he's like, what's up, dude? And I was like, okay, I'm peeing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to you. I just gave him the little head nod, you know. And then 2 weeks ago, 2 guys, 1 and 3, right? So I walk in and I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait. This old dude turns over, he's like, you just going to fucking sit there and watch us piss? Listen here, you Billy Bob Thornton looking motherfucker. All right. First off, no, I'm not going to sit here and watch your little old 95-year-old penis piss the fucking dust out. Okay. Second off, it's the rule and common law with 3 fucking stalls, and there's 3 dudes, I'm not going in the middle.
I'll do that. I will. I'm willing to risk it that time.
That's weird, dude.
If there's 3 stalls and 1 and 3 are taken, and I'm like struggling.
Okay, yeah. If you're struggling, I wasn't struggling.
Okay.
The first time I was struggling, and then the dude came up next to me. The second time I was just fine. I was just fucking walking the park, flowers rubbing up against my legs, like.
So you're just like, I got to take a little tinkle in this old fucking sack, standing there going, "What the fuck? Are you just gonna watch us piss, Sonny?"
Yeah, like, no, I don't want to see your little fucking saggy worm wrangle around and fucking try and squirt out whatever you got left growing inside of you.
Jesus,
you old bastard.
Oh man, no, I feel that. There's some etiquette when it comes to the restroom and the bathroom, and you just
like some dude was eating a candy bar today in the bathroom. It was like fucking Heath bars. Bro, there's a bathroom. There's a break room right 10 feet on the other side of the fucking wall.
At no point at any time should any food
or drinks
unless it's a shower beer.
Okay, different, but yes.
Ever enter
it's disgusting.
A bathroom.
It's disgusting.
Shower beers are different. Public restrooms, no.
Yeah.
Public restrooms, there should be no food or drink ever in that space. That's gross.
Dude, people just wreck that area, and then they're like, I'm going to eat a Snickers or something.
I can't tell. Okay, working at the truck stop, I'm going to go back a couple years here. Give you a good old truck stop story.
Back to the old college days.
Oh, I didn't notice until just now. Let me start this truck stop story by flicking on our recording sign.
Dude, you fucking whack job.
Here. Okay, this is where it gets good.
Before the show, are we good?
We good?
Everything's good? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we're good. Everything's good.
This guy sucks.
Fucking the one thing that lights up is not lit up.
Truck stop story. I can't tell you how many goddamn times I went in to clean a shower after one of them truckers had been in there, and I'd find food laying around, and there'd be like Subway wrappers in the garbage and like candy bars in the shower. It's like candy bar wrappers and shit in there, and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing in here? Like, yeah, you go get your Subway next door in the truck stop, and then you walk over into the shower and you eat it in the shower. What? Just eat it in the dining room that we have there, and then go take a shower. Like, you literally take a ticket and wait for us to call your name when we're done cleaning it. Usually it takes a little while because we clean them pretty good. And in that time, go get yourself a sandwich.
You guys do not fucking clean that really good.
Bro,
I went in there. Okay, what are you comparing it to?
Other truck stops?
Other fucking bathrooms filled with shit?
Other truck stops that I've been in?
I walked in. I think somebody crapped when I walked in one time.
Into the shower or the bathroom? Because I don't think you ever used the showers at the truck stop.
The bathroom, but they didn't make the toilet. Fucking smear it like they finger painted it or something.
Hey. I got some stories about that too, okay?
I don't want to hear those.
Well, you brought them up.
Nah, I'm saying no, I was just responding.
Trust me, we cleaned those bathrooms every hour.
I was just responding
on
to
the
you
half
saying
hour.
you fucking cleaned it spotless when I just...
We're putting words in my mouth.
Okay, not spotless. You cleaned it really well, even though some 55-year-old dude finger painted his ass shit all over the toilet.
Hey, listen. We cleaned those bathrooms every hour on the half hour. Every 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. We cleaned them every single hour.
Yeah. Who?
And you know what?
Is it you or John Jordan?
Don't call John Jordan out on here.
Is it you or John Jordan?
We all took turns cleaning the shitters, and I'll just tell you what.
Why do you say it like that?
One, it's a humbling experience, and two, I'm sorry that you just so happened to get in there at the 55-minute mark before it hit that. Before it was 12:30, you walked in at 12:25 and just so happened to find the finger-painted shit smear on the toilet seat, all right? That's not my goddamn problem.
I had 3.5 minutes left.
I know. I don't know what to tell you, man. You should have waited.
Dude, did you hear about Joe Rogan? He's in some shit.
I don't want to hear about it. He's on his own fucking, he's so much bigger than our goddamn podcast. It's unreal.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying the shit that he's in trouble for. It seems
What's
like
it for
every
now?
other day. He said we're in a woke culture. And
Okay.
that straight white dudes are never going to be able to talk if this culture continues.
That's such a touchy subject. God damn it, Austin. So, my opinion is
I
that...
just want to hear it, dude. All right.
Okay, my opinion is that... God, this isn't going to sound good. Everybody's opinion matters. Which sounds very similar to like all lives matter. But I'm going to back up here and say all lives can't matter until at least like, you know, Black Lives Matter, Gay Lives Matter, all that kind of shit. Because that's a very... got to walk on eggshells when talking about that. But when it comes to what Joe Rogan said with straight white dudes not being able to say whatever they want, yeah, that's pretty much the fucking case. It's going to get to the point where like anything... I can agree with someone. I can agree with pretty much fucking anyone. I can agree with someone that's a gay, whatever, any person, and it can somehow become misconstrued because of the way that basically social media and fucking the internet works nowadays. Because I can sit here and say, I agree with gay people and black people, and I think gay lives matter and all that, gay pride is awesome, and more power to the black people, the more rights they get and everything, even though they've pretty much got all the same equal rights that we do. They just don't get treated equally as we do, which is kind of fucked. I'm not going to lie. But I can sit here and say that, and then someone can just clip all these videos and be like, yeah, Cole Strasberg says, fuck gay lives, fuck everybody, fuck Black Lives Matter, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, just because I said exactly that right there and we're going to post this to YouTube, someone can clip that and be like, look at how big of a piece of shit he is. And I'm like, that's not at all what I just said. You just totally took what I said out of context. And also it's because pretty much straight white dudes have ruled the world for the longest fucking time. So anything we do, say, or think is going to be wrong in the future, because the shift of equality is a good thing and I support it, but as long as it's the right way into where they don't just shit on everything that we do and say, you know?
Wow, you really thought about your words on that.
I'm trying.
You were looking up at the sky.
I'm like,
oh,
how do I even say this without sounding like a fucking scumbag?
Yeah.
I'm like, God, because I don't know. What do you even say about that? It's like, I love everybody. I can support everything. I can support every fucking movement there is out there.
All right,
but
love's a strong word, dog. No.
I mean, I don't. Well, here's the thing:
you put up with everybody. I don't know if you love everybody, because I know
true. That's true.
I don't love everybody.
I don't have problems with everybody.
Exactly.
Like,
okay, there you go.
Like, let's put it this way. I'm not going to name any names or anything, but there's this kid at my work that I work with now. He's a little newer. He's super flamboyant, super gay, super black kid. He is probably one of my favorite people that work there now, because he's just like, he doesn't give a shit what anyone thinks. Music's playing, bumping, and he's just like dancing around, wiping tables down and shit, and like busting tables. And I'm like, look at him getting it. Look at him living his best life, not giving a shit. He'll be like busting a table right here while there's a guy sitting right next to him, like a customer that's got his mask hanging down around his neck. That's the fucking half American, half Confederate flag, and he's super rednecky looking motherfucker. Like, who's this guy? And this kid's just right next to him, like, I'm bussing fucking tables, bussing fucking tables. And I think it's the funniest shit. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, well, going back to Joe Rogan.
Sorry, I got a little off track there.
Yeah, trying to save.
You look uncomfortable.
You're just trying to save yourself.
I really am.
Much.
I'm digging a deeper hole now.
Yeah, dude. All right, back to the Joe Rogan thing. I think Joe Rogan's right, in the sense that we live in a culture where just people just get to say or do whatever they want on social media, and then as soon as it goes against their opinions or beliefs, they're like, wah, wow, what was me? Somebody cancel him because he hurt me.
Yeah, I think we have become a bunch of fucking sissies.
Like Pops, for example. Pops gets dirty looks now. Pops is one of the nicest dudes I've ever met.
Just because he's an old white dude?
Just because he's an old white dude, everybody looks at him like he's got an issue with like the world or some shit. And Dad would probably be the last person to give a fuck about shit like that. So just like for examples like that, I'm not saying it goes, it's happening all over the country, but I've seen it happen. I think it's good if it goes the way we're going, because ever since I deleted social media, I feel like I live in the actual fucking world we live in. Like, go to work, hang out with your friends, chill with your family, live life, pay your taxes, all that shit, right? Everybody else is like, I want free college. You owe me free college. I want you to pay for everything, and I just want to do nothing. It's like, bro, get your ass up, go get a job, live in the real world, and quit living on Twitter, because then you get butthurt about stuff that Joe Rogan says, even though he's right, because that is the culture we live in now.
So when you say you deleted social media and you feel like you're living in the real world now, don't you feel though that in some way that you're not getting to see other, not necessarily like cultures, but like you're not seeing what's happening in other places? Like you're just kind of stuck in your own little community here. Do you not feel like that at all?
No, I watch the news.
Okay.
I still like read articles and books and shit. Like I don't.
So you don't just shut yourself off to the world.
No, I don't shut myself off to the world, but
you just shut yourself off to the bullshit.
I shut myself off to the fake reality that everybody wants to live in, where they're like, oh, living my best life. Like, bro, I know you outside of your Instagram profile. You are not living your best life.
I like the way you said that. The fake reality that everybody wants to live in. That sounds pretty smart. I mean,
that's what it is, though.
It just like
everybody wants to live in this fake world, and since they're on Twitter and nobody has punished them for shit they've said or done, they just think that this world exists. And it's like, bro, we are in a different world. We do not live in Twitter, where everything is perfect and happy and everybody loves everybody and there's not a negative thing in life. Okay, or Instagram where you post, hey, I'm in Cancun for a day that I just spent 7 months crying, working, slaving over, like trying to just have this one day to post a picture and show you guys I'm living my best life. Like, no, dude, I see you out there for the other 8-9 months that you're in your personal life. You are not living your best life. You are not happy, okay? That's just a bunch of bullshit that you put on the internet because you want everybody to like you and you want everybody to be like, wow, I want to be like that person because my life sucks and it looks like they're having fun. What a crock of shit, dude.
What if they are enjoying that one day, though, that they're spending in Cancun?
That's fine. I'm not saying they don't have to enjoy, but don't post on Instagram and say like, hashtag best life, hashtag, oh, go me, hashtag wish all my friends were here. Too bad y'all are in Washington and I'm in fucking Mexico or something. Like, I don't know. Just they always are posting about like, oh, I'm doing this and you're not. And it's like, okay, because I have to work or I've got other shit going on.
This kind of sounds hypocritical though.
Why?
Like, because you have to bust your ass to get this time off to be able to do the things that you want to do too.
Yeah, but I don't post about it on social media.
Okay, but like, why does them posting about it on social media bother you? Even if even if they say like living my best life.
What are we talking? I'm talking about like how people use social media as like they want to live in the fake reality we live in, like the culture.
Okay, but
you're talking about like something completely different where I'm getting mad that people post stuff.
Okay, let me back up here then. Why can't someone say living my best life even though they've just busted their ass for 7 months? And it's not their best life, but maybe they're just enjoying it in the moment.
If you want to be a liar, then cool. Go be a liar then.
But what if that's what they're trying to portray is like, I'm living the best moment that I can right now, even though I know I just slaved away for the last 9 months, and I'm not trying to project onto anyone like this is the life that I'm living. It's just like, hey, I'm having a good time right now.
That's completely different than what we're talking about. That's just a regular Joe Schmo posting about like, hey, I'm having family day with the kids. I'm talking about people who go on Instagram and post something like a booty pic or some like model picture, and you're like on the fucking Alki beach or something, and you're like, oh, living my best life. Like, bro, you're in downtown Seattle on Alki beach, and you did a model pose and saying living your best life.
So you're just
get the fuck out of here.
You're just saying
go live in the real world
from the standpoint of like trying to get followers and
that's just that's like what Joe Rogan's saying is we just live in a culture where everybody's so intertwined with social media that people only care about getting likes and followers and people to like them all the time. And it's like, if we keep going that way, nobody's going to be able to say shit, because then everybody's going to be like, oh, fuck that dude. That dude's a piece of shit. Like you were saying earlier.
I feel like it'll get to a point where people will only support and follow the ideas of
themselves, what they believe
themselves, or the most popular ideas online that they find.
That's already how it goes, though.
Well, that's what like what I'm saying. Someone getting traction like that. Hey, I'm projecting myself on the world. Say they get traction, a couple million followers, lots of millions of followers after a while. Then all those people's is like, they don't have. That's not all 10 million different ideas. It's, oh, we all support this one idea that this one person's got, you know?
Yeah, no, I think we've already kind of headed that direction, and we live in that culture already, where if somebody popular says something, it's either if you follow them, yay, or if you don't follow them, it's like, boo, cancel that person. That person's a piece of shit. Like, you know?
Yeah. You know what's funny about that is it in Joe Rogan saying exactly that, he's being hypocritical in himself, because he's telling people he's got a bazillion followers. Obviously, he's got, 10 million followers, so many million followers, telling them all to do their own thing and think their own way, but knowing they're all listening to him to do what he's saying, basically, because not that he wants them to do what he's saying. He just knows that he's got so much pull and so much power and
absolutely.
so much, like, he says one thing and it's going to fucking happen, because so many meatheads out there are like, yeah, let's do what Joe Rogan says.
Well, remember when he said, like, when the pandemic first came around, he said something about, if you wear a mask, you're a pussy or something.
Yes.
He didn't say that, but he said something along those lines, and dude, it erupted. It was like, oh, Joe Rogan thinks you're a pussy if you wear a mask.
Just recently when he was saying if you're young, healthy, this, blah, 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 and don't have a problem.
No, I think you're right. I think if you have enough pull in this world with followers.
But isn't that kind of hypocritical in itself, and him saying it's like, because he knows he has this pull.
I do the same shit.
He's purposely going to say, do your own thing.
If you're smart.
Because they're going to listen to him and do what he wants them to do their own thing.
He's not a dumb guy. He knows what he's doing behind the part, because you'll see him when he goes on other episodes. He'll be, hey, dude, you see, I almost got in trouble for that shit I said last week.
I think it's so funny.
And then the other guy would be like, oh yeah, dude, I heard something about it. I was like,
let me jerk you off a little bit about how you got out of that.
How'd you even get out of that, Joe? And Joe's like, I don't know. Just people don't
give a fuck, man.
They just get upset about my stuff, and I just say, get fucked, you know?
I'm a fucking idiot. Don't listen to me. I just got a lot of fucking money.
I love when he backtracks. He's like, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, bro, you're not an idiot. You talk to so many people from so many different, like, jobs, culture, walks of life, everything. You're not a dumb person. You say some dumb shit sometimes.
I think it's his scapegoat is the perfect scapegoat, but it's also a shitty one. I'm just a cage fighting, commentating comedian. Like, don't listen to me. I'm a fucking idiot.
To me, yeah. And then everybody's like, oh, okay, maybe he is a dumbass. Shit, and then it's like, no, bro, he's so smart. He's fooling with you guys, like, brain fucking you. Like, oh, maybe I should do this. Well, maybe he changed his mind. No, it's okay. I'll do that now. I'll do what he's doing.
I don't know. I used to listen to his podcast a lot because I enjoyed listening to all the smart people, and I was like, oh man, I'm learning. I get to hear about so much shit. And then it got very fucking repetitive after a while because they're all structured the exact same. He gets them on, he starts asking them about their shit. He lets them spew a bunch of knowledge, and then he just goes, oh yeah, tell me more about that. And then they just spew a bunch of more knowledge, basically. And then he goes, yeah, that relates to fighting a little bit because da-da-da-da. And then...
Yeah, man, Taekwondo. I was training like 10 years ago, and I was like... Oh.
I was head kicking this guy, and I fucking knocked his ass out. He was out for like 30 minutes. I had to take him to the hospital. The last time I fought, dude. I fucking scared the shit out of me. You fucking watched that one just recently, didn't you?
I watched that one.
But it's just like, it gets so repetitive. So now I just try to get on and like, if I watch it, I usually just watch like the comedians on there because it's just more entertaining. But even the latest one with Dave Chappelle, it was like an hour. The first hour was just them jerking each other off. Dude. Like, Joe, your achievement here was so great because and then he was like, well, yeah, Dave, but I couldn't have done it because without, I was on talk radio and I saw you guys do this on the Chappelle show and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm getting the timelines probably super fucked up here. But then it was just like, yeah, Dave. Oh, yeah, Joe. And for the first hour, and I'm like, okay, skip. And then finally they started talking about like fighting a little bit. I'm like, okay, let's hear all the same shit that I've heard the last 40 fucking episodes. Yep, sounds about right. Oh, the new guy up and coming, the fight that just happened, that's a little new info. Pretty interesting. Okay, cool. Podcast is pretty much over. Let's jerk each other out for the last 20 minutes. And that's a wrap. That was pretty much the Dave Chappelle podcast.
Dude's got hella followers, though, and I bet you that episode got a shit ton of views.
Oh, millions. Oh. Fucking millions.
Dude.
But hey, one of these days, 20 years from now, when Dave Chappelle's on his fucking deathbed, he'll be sitting on our podcast on the couch going, you motherfuckers had that clip back in 2021 where you were talking shit about me and Joe Rogan on his podcast. Nah, probably not.
Nah, I don't think that's going to happen because I'd be like starstruck about, oh, fuck.
Fuck Dave Chappelle.
Fuck, it's Dave Chappelle. Because me, man, I love comedy.
Same.
I'd and it's dying. Because of the culture we live in. So at least for my sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's dying. The dark humor, like.
It's hard to have dark humor anymore.
But it's so funny. So like, funny. How do people like, oh, knock, knock. Like, all right, dude, get this guy out of here.
What's worse than 5 babies nailed to one tree?
6 babies.
1 baby nailed to 5 trees.
Yeah, or Jesus fucking God.
That's the kind of fucked up shit I like.
Okay, I don't know about babies dying. Baby jokes kind of get to me weird, but like, okay, not like that. I'm just saying, like,
no, that's just funny.
No, I just don't.
Baby jokes are a little too far from me, man.
That's
just where it crosses the line.
The baby, man. I don't know. It's like a fucking.
You went from dark to turning the fucking lights off.
Nobody wants to see a dog die during a movie. Well, that's worse than when the human dies. Like the main character could, like in I Am Legend. But I'd much rather had Will Smith die than the dog. Fuck that guy.
All right.
Let the dog live. She's not gonna find the cure or anything. So the movie would have sucked, but. I don't know. Nobody wants to see the dog die.
Dog would have made it. Wow. If he could have got that dog out of that house, some bitch would have found some humanity. Would have been all that dog. Man, dogs are fucking wolves.
Get him out of the house.
Because like how at the end of I Am Legend when they're under like his house or where they go through that secret passage or some shit to his lab, and then like the dog gets bit or some shit, or he takes the dog there to try to.
Well, the dog got bit because when he was hanging, when he got trapped, and he whacked his head. Remember?
Yeah.
The dog was trying to get him free, and then
it fought the other dog.
And it fought the other dogs as soon as the sun closed up, and he cut himself. That's when all the dogs were like, bah, bah, bah. And then that's when she got bit. And then
that's right. I got the movie a little
crazy
fucked
though
up in my head. I just remembered him having his dog in the basement or wherever of his house trying to cure it, and then being like, "Oh no, it's dying. Looks like I gotta suffocate this bitch."
I think he was either taking the pain away or seeing if the cure that he had just made would work on her.
Yeah,
because he was like, shh, and then she was like starting to form still, and he was like, like snapped her.
That's rough, man.
Or choked her to death.
I'd have rather just like, instead of doing one of those, I'm sorry, like that's what I would have rather done, you know?
No, because then the sound creates noise.
Oh, they were already fucking down there. You remember they're busting on the window and shit, and then he said fuck it, and he grabbed the grenade and he jumps through the door and blows them up while the girl.
Bro, you're way ahead. No, because the dog dies, and then he gets like hella pissed because the dog dies, and he makes that one final plan and goes out to fuck them all up.
Oh, dude, I got the movie so fucked up. I haven't seen it in like 10 years.
What? Get some culture in you.
Get some culture
Pay attention to the fucking movie.
Sorry.
God damn.
Sorry, I'm all whack. I'm all
like, yeah, he found the cure at the beginning. I don't even know why they had a movie. Like,
yeah. What's going on here, man?
What the hell?
It was all just Will Smith having fun shooting zombies.
Dude. Were they zombies, though?
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Because remember, they tried the cure for cancer.
That would have been a way cooler movie if it was just Will Smith and his dog going around with like fucking guns, lighting zombies up. It's like, fuck you guys. Like, that would have been way cooler than just fucking, let's be quiet during the nighttime so they don't find us, and like we can only go out during the day. Like, nah, dude, set up a fucking 50 cal gat and just like light them motherfuckers up, wipe out all of New York City and just take that place for yourself.
You'd have been fucking dead the first night.
Nah,
you'd have been dead the first
it's Will
night.
Smith.
Dude, what if
I Am Robot or iRobot.
What if the vaccination, like it did for the cancer in the movie? What if the vaccinations for the Ronas caused that, and we're sitting here like, oh shit?
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Now we are part of that movie.
That'd be nuts.
That would be. I'd have to get a dog because I know my fucking cats aren't gonna help me.
Oh, dude! First thing I do, going straight to the fucking gun store, capping the guy behind the counter, and taking all the guns.
Bro, how you gonna carry all those guns? You got a fucking armored truck waiting in the back for you? You're the worst. Bro, I'm not going. Okay, y'all heard this. If we end up in a zombie apocalypse, I'm not fucking calling you.
Why not?
Because your plans are horrible. I'm just going to go cap the guy at the gun store, and I'm going to carry 200 guns with me.
I just say, I won't take all the guns.
You're going to cap a guy for what? 1 gun, 2 guns?
I mean, I'll take what I need, grab some fucking ammo,
just
and then go.
Just ask him and be like, bro, can I have guns so I can survive like you? And if he says no, then yeah, probably you're going to have to cap him. But you don't got to cap the dude just to take 2.
Why not just not it, dude? Zombie apocalypse, I ain't risking shit. I'm walking in there, guns a-blazing.
So if I'm behind the counter, you come in, you're like, Austin.
Well, you better not work in a fucking gun store.
I work at a warehouse, so I think I'll be all right.
You making boxes, boy. You ain't selling guns.
I'd be packing the bullets. I'd bring the boxes for the bullets.
There you go.
We could store them somewhere. That would be nuts. God. It's funny because I went to the Mariners game, talking about vaccinations. I went to the Mariners game when Kelenic made his debut.
Mm-hmm.
Was that last week?
I think so, yeah.
Last week, yeah. And I go up to the counter, dude, and the Mariners are like, oh, if you're fully vaccinated, you get 20% off the whole merchandise store.
Oh, yeah, you get a bunch of deals.
You get to do all this and that. So it's like pretty much like making the non-vaccinated people feel like shit, a.k.a. me. I don't feel like shit because 20% off a fucking hat don't make a difference to me. I'll pay full price, you know.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not getting vaccinated. But I go up to I go up to get my beers. And she was like, are you vaccinated? And I was like, no. She was like, oh, okay, well, if you are vaccinated, you can get like 20% off or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated then.
Just tell me the deal. And no, dude, I'm not going to lie to her and be like, yeah, I'm vaccinated now all of a sudden in the last 2 seconds. I was like, no, I'm not getting vaccinated because I don't believe in taking something that they created in 6 months.
Is that what you said to her?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd she do?
She goes, oh, thank God. I've been having to say that spiel for like all the last 2 hours or something. Like, I'm so glad I don't have to like talk to a vaccinated person, because apparently every vaccinated person was telling her like, yeah, you should really do it. Like, I only had this, and that. She was like, I was so tired of hearing those motherfuckers talk about how they got shots in their arms. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't believe in it.
I just walk up and be like, yeah, sure, give me some fucking money off. I don't give a shit.
I just wanted my beer. Well, dude, Safeway's got free COVID-19 vaccines available. No appointment, no nothing.
My work told me if you get vaccinated, you can start working without a mask. I'm like, dude, I'm going to die anyways. Fuck it.
Why? Bro, if somebody's giving out free vaccines.
You get a free flu shot every year if you want.
That's the Safeway. Flu. That's the flu.
They're trying to regulate the Rona's just like it.
No, they're saying the flu was not a pandemic. The Rona is a pandemic.
I know, but they're trying to like get it regulated like the fucking flu.
Bro, I'm not taking a vaccine at a fucking bum-ass Safeway by some Joe Schmo who doesn't have his doctorate's degree or whatever the fuck you call it, or is a doctor or whatever, medical person, okay?
Okay.
And you know, they just came back from their smoke break. They're like, oh, yeah, here you go.
Where's your arm?
You're vaccinated.
Where do I gotta shoot this shit in you?
You're vaccinated now. You're good to go. Like, bro.
Go get your corn dog up front.
I think that needle was dirty, dude.
Nah, I just took it out of the sanitized pile.
I just grabbed it from my car because my fucking drug dealer just sold me some. It's okay. As you know, like,
it's like a fucking barber shop where you walk in and you see where they put the combs in like the cleaning water, and they're like, they just grab a needle out of there.
Oh, I got a clean one here. Okay. Oh, it's got a little rust on the tip. Let me grab a different one. This one looks good.
For some reason, it's orange.
Gets the fucking, puts it in the bottle, sucks it out.
All right, where's your vein? I can't see it. Ah, God, I gotta get my prescription checked.
Like it stabs you in the neck. You're like, ah!
You're like, shit! God damn it, you missed. That was my side.
Dude, yeah, come on, people, man. Like, dude.
You hit my rib.
Nah, you'll be fine, Sonny. I survived the 1918 pandemic. Shut the fuck up. I didn't need a goddamn vaccine.
You're just like, Jesus Christ, Grandma, how old are you?
That was your grandma's voice?
I guess. I don't know.
I just got off my smoke break. What do you expect?
Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, I've seen everybody post lately on their story. They're like,
I only smoke Newports.
They're like, I've been seeing people lately. They're like, fully vaccinated with their little cards. I'm like, bro, take your card, shove it up your ass. Nobody cares.
Dude, like I said, my work's telling me if I get vaxxed, I can start working without a mask. And I'm like I said, we all gonna fucking die at some point. I might as well just say fuck it so I can start working without a mask. I don't give a shit.
Hey, but you're gonna affect others, Cole, okay?
No, I ain't affecting shit anymore.
Your healthiness is gonna affect other people's healthiness.
Wait, what? If I get vaccinated, it's going to affect you?
No, if you don't wear a mask and you work, because you're not vaccinated, right? You
well, no, I say if I do, no, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it, just get vaxxed and then fucking.
Fuck no.
I don't give a shit, man. We all going to die eventually.
Fuck you.
They microchipping us. Fucking, I don't give a shit. They already know where I'm at all the time.
Bro, wait, you're going to be one of those people that when the commercial pops up and they're like, if you were a victim to the COVID-19 vaccine 10 years ago, you may be compensated to this amount. So please call 1-800.
If you suffered from mesothelioma and you were, if you had a mesh insert from your,
you could get this. Like, and I'm gonna be sitting there. All you guys are fucking calling that commercial. That commercial is gonna get 200 fucking million calls at once. I'll be sitting there and be like, yep. Give that number to Cole, cause I'm not a sheep. So get in line to the barn, dog. Get in line for the barn.
God damn you. All I'm fucking saying is I'm just tired of wearing this fucking mask because you can tell it ain't doing much for my complexion here.
Give a fuck.
I still look good. I don't give a shit.
I'm not saying I look good. I'm just saying I'll wear the mask when I walk into restaurants for 2 seconds, and then when I sit down at my table that's 5 feet away from where I just fucking had my mask on, I'll take it off and I'll be just fine. And then I'll put my mask back on for 30 seconds and take it off when I'm outside. Dude, when I went outside to King County, right? I would go to King County. Pierce County over here, we don't got, like, you know.
Bunch of hillbillies.
Bunch of hillbillies. They don't give a fuck, right? Go to King County.
Bunch of liberals.
I wouldn't even, like, say that. Just a bunch of people wearing fucking masks outside. Like, hey, buddy, you don't got to wear it outside. I think you'll be all right. Or, like, you get the people that wear it in their car, like,
The Rona's afraid to go outside. You're okay. Take your mask off.
Dude,
it only exists indoors.
I don't know, dude. You could do all this shit outside, but you can't do it indoors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit. I don't know. I just like saying stupid shit.
Bro, I don't know. I see everybody in King County. I was the only dude not wearing a mask.
Oh man, it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna go back to normal to not wear a mask, and people are gonna, you know how, okay, 2 years ago, before COVID-19 was even a fucking thought in anybody's mind, if you saw someone wearing a surgical mask or any protective mask walking down the street, you're like, what the fuck is with this weirdo? Like, you never saw people wear masks. It's going to get to that again, I believe, soon, but with different intentions as to, like, this is weird. Why is this guy wearing a mask? It's going to be, oh, that guy's not vaccinated, so he still has to wear his mask. Fuck him, and let's shame that guy. And it'll be everyone not wearing masks, and the one weirdo wearing a mask will be like,
bro. When y'all get fucking shingles in 10 years and you get fucking red spots growing on you because y'all got vaccinated, hey, don't come crying to me because I'll be looking fucking normal.
All I'm saying is, I'm willing to get vaccinated. One, because I don't want to wear a mask at work and I don't give a shit anymore. And two, once we just get a little bit more time behind this and see if there's any long-term effects, and if there's not, then yeah, like,
yeah,
cool
stupidity. That's the long-term effect.
If nothing actually negative comes from the vaccine that they did create in 6 months, and it does turn out to be, like, just so happened they got it right the first go and it's the fucking perfect vaccine. I know there's doubts, and I know it's probably not going to be the case, but say fucking a couple years down the line and it's like, hey, nothing bad has happened. There's been no, like, ladies ain't having birth defects from this. Like, none of that. It's not causing extra prostate cancer in men or some, like, that shit's not skyrocketing. If everything goes normal afterwards, like, fuck it, then why not get vaccinated, you know? It's just like everything else.
Nah.
Nope. I'm just trying to prove a point now.
Nope. I'll only get vaccinated if it's a requirement for travel.
I guarantee it will be.
I'm not traveling for a couple of years in, so. I'm not. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't know, man. I don't feel like I need it. Okay, and
that's fair.
If people are gonna come up to me and be like, "Ooh, you don't care about others," bro, your ass does not wake up every morning and think about how I'm doing or what I'm doing or how my life is going. So yeah, fuck you, dude. I don't care about you. Like, wear a mask around me or get the fuck away from me. Like, you don't have to be near me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing on it. But anyways.
All right. Well, we got to wrap this shit up.
Yeah, I think today's a good one. I think
today's a good one, and I think we're about to run out of memory on that motherfucker.
Yep.
So, call it quits. Come back for episode 11 next time of the Cole and Austin Hour. Let's start calling it the Austin and Cole Hour, because I don't want to be like the important one in the beginning.
Shut the fuck up. It's the Cole and Austin Hour. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good week of work, and enjoy yourselves.
Hey, finger guns.
Finger guns.